It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day and the grand reveal in La Mesa. This little 3-day pseudo Xeriscape just brings me such joy. How fun. This is kind of a hybrid of a Xeriscape and a succulent garden in that it's going to be hand watered by the client on an as-need basis, and it's a celebration of plants from Caesar at Sun Valley and Tom, who curated plants for me like that gorgeous Gymnocalacium and this giant beautiful mammillaria, my great big mature Quixocon and cream spike agaves. Oh, sorry, I'm excited. Yes. Cream spike is up there at the corner. Those are really mature and beautiful and absolutely perfect.
Yeah, go slow.
Then I brought this. This is the Medio Picta pup from my garden. And I was kind of emotional about bringing it because I've had it since it was born. And it is perfection. But it's getting too big for my yard. And Jennifer is such an incredible plant mom. It's showcased here. It has plenty of room to grow. Oh, she said she'd send pictures so that I could see how it was doing. You probably noticed that we got the top dressing down, the Cali Gold 3/8. This ended up taking 3.5 yards. We had to go back for a ½ yard more of rock because we were short. I was kind of a fooler. This was also 6 yards of soil and multiple tons of boulder. Then we went and got more Baja Cresta rubble today, and I could have used more, but I'm thrilled with it. I'm real happy. This Palo Verde Desert Museum is magnificent and is just going to own this space so beautifully as it starts to mature and leaf out. You'll note my burgundy ribbons. Some of you have asked me recently why I never use white rock, and I told you because it's just so bright. I mean, it just blows out the installation. And this Cali Gold 3/8, kind of the same. I needed this burgundy top dressing to just lower the decibels visually and just give it that pop, that designer flourish. Also, shout out to Michelle. Thank you for stopping by today. She's a follower that lives not far away and has been watching our progress. And she mentioned that I was the inspiration for a lot of the work that she did in her front yard. But she's sad because she didn't mound. And she needs more boulders. So, don't go cheap, folks. Remember, this is 6 yards. That's 6 cubic yards. That's 6 giant pickup trucks full of dirt in this tiny little yard. That you can't go too high with the rock. And the contrasting lava that I did really accentuates the mounds so beautifully. I just wove it all through. Jennifer didn't want me to do any burgundy Palo Verde adjacent because she didn't want to pick yellow flowers out of the rock, which I completely get.
You did a full flow ribbon.
Yeah, I did over on this side because it's lighter than this side. I started and went all the way through serpentined it through the entire garden over here. If you have the capacity to visualize, just this garden next year, this time will be 25% bigger. And then it'll just go up from there. So I think Jennifer, the homeowner, and I were both, thinking, well, what about this plant? And well, we can go get that plant. Let's dig that out of the ground. And we both had to say, remember, the 3rd R of good succulent design. The first is rock. 2nd, repetition. 3rd, yes, restraint. So you got to know when to pull the plug. Yes, and she decided that she would like the Bicarnia in a pot. Now, she also applied for the turf rebate program, and one of the rules is no pots, whatever. But she stuck it right here at the corner so that she could pull it off if needed for them to come and sign off, and then she can push it back on after they leave. I mean, come on, really? It's so pretty there, and it's just interesting. I like to put art in the garden, and I know in a front yard you have to be careful because of the potential for theft. But you can always mortar things down, anchor things, or just, you know, think the best of people and hope for the best. But at any rate, yeah, I'm super happy. This is another example of how I don't want to leave. I just want to stay here and enjoy it and take it all in. But we must go because on Monday we will be doing a 6-day in Poway. It's going to be a big one. It's not Poway. That's coming in most likely May. But this is another beautiful estate, and we're going to be doing the entry and then up the driveway flanks. So you are not going to want to miss it. Happy St. Patrick's Day for those of you that celebrate. And stay safe, stay happy, stay in your gardens. Have a phenomenal weekend, and I will see you guys later. This has been Laura Eubanks for Team DFS with the Grand Reveal in La Mesa and your succulent tip of the day. Bye, guys.
That middle piece is a good one to hold on to.